already officially locked in to Vibe Music Nation. The hottest vibes, the smoothest sounds, and the music the world is talking about. Turn it up! Vibe Music Nation is live. You're already officially locked in.
Turn it up, let's go!
You're now locked into Vibe Music Nation, home of real conversations, real music, and real life.
Welcome to the Tony and Tasha Show. Relationships,
Health,
money.
real stories.
This is the Tony and Tasha Show, only on Vibe Music Nation.
What up, though? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Tony and Tasha Show. Guys, we're here today. And Natasha, you're here today, right?
That's right. I'm here. That's right, Tony.
We just had to do a little check.
Yeah, I'm checking to make sure the live is.
Make sure everything is going well. Guys, this is going to be our first episode of the Tony and Tasha Show. What we're doing now is I'm not going live right now. It's not live.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we're not live. We're not doing a live show.
Okay.
We're just doing a recording.
Okay.
Because I want to record this show just so I can hear it back.
All right.
But we're going to place it on to the different channels. And it's just more of a test run.
Okay.
But this is our episode 1.
That's right.
Episode 1 with our test, guys. Yeah, that's what this is about. But guys, we're going to be talking about, we're going to have some interesting conversations that we would like to share with you guys. Hopefully you can be involved because right now this is not live. So, but we will be live. We will have it where you can call in. See, okay, so here it goes, right? The show is going to come on every Saturday and Sunday, Eastern Standard Times, right?
Yeah.
From 5 p.m. I don't know if we're going to go to 8 p.m.,
Right, yeah.
but it's essentially supposed to be from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm not saying we're going to be doing 3 hours. Maybe if the show picks up, then we'll take it that long.
Most
but as
definitely.
it stands, it's going to be Saturdays and Sundays at 5 p.m.
Yum, yes.
Hopefully you will tune in. It will be live.
It will be live.
It will be live on our mother station, Vibe Music Nation. Vibe Music Nation.
Right.
That's the YouTube channel. You can go to YouTube. Guys, on that channel, we play R&B music.
Yeah.
R&B music. I mean, we go back. We don't play the normal R&B music.
Yes.
We play R&B
Independent.
music. Yeah, exactly. Independent artists.
Yes.
R&B music, because that's what that channel is basically about. But we're now putting on that channel, on that network, our show, the Tony and Tasha Show.
That's right.
Which we're still gonna focus on music as well, R&B music, but we're gonna have topics.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about relationships. We're going to be talking about finances. We're going to be talking about debates. We're going to be, it's going to be trending things that's trending on social media, trending news, everything.
Exactly. We're gonna talk about everything and even what's going on now, guys.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, I don't know, we woke up this morning with a lot of smoke in the air.
Yeah, Michigan air quality live update. Wildfire smoke forces many closures.
Wow.
So things are closing down because of the smoke that's going on in Canada, and it's making its way over. So I'm wondering, is it touching New York as well, since that New York is also close to Canada as well?
Exactly. It could be.
So,
I believe that it is, because I'm gonna be honest, I've never smelt it.
You never smelt it?
I've never
before.
smelt it. before because we've had this be happen last year.
Yeah.
I think the year before then, and I've never smelt it where you can actually smell it in the air. At times when they first started, we just see the cloudiness.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But now you can
it's
smell
a
it.
strong smell, and they're telling us to wear those N95.
Yeah,
That's what
those
it is.
masks.
Those masks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that right here. Looking at Detroit Free Press says because of this, some Metro Detroit businesses and attractions are closing for the day.
See, that's never happened before.
Right.
That's never ever happened before. So that I mean, it sparked some concerns.
Yeah, most definitely.
Even me, I tried to. Well, I didn't know we had masks here in the home.
Yeah.
So we went to, what's the name of that grocery?
We went to Nino's.
Nino.
That's another name part to it too. Yeah.
Nino's is next to Schoolcraft.
Yeah.
Community College, and guys, they have great food there.
Yes, they do. Oh my God.
Great
Desserts.
food. They're kind of expensive, but
yeah, Nino Salvaggio.
Italian grocery store. We went there today, guys, to pick up a couple of items, and I didn't put on a mask.
You didn't put a mask on.
I didn't think it would be that bad. 'Cause I'm just walking from here, from the home to the car. And, but it was bad. Even in that walk.
I put a scarf over my face.
Yeah, you're inhaling all of that smoke, and guys, it stinks.
It smells bad.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that smell is.
Me either.
I don't know.
It's something. It's a burning.
It's a burning smell.
You can smell the burn, and then you've seen the different people wearing their masks. Yeah, a lot of people didn't have masks on, but then I should have worn one. I didn't even know we had any in the house, and then I'm glad I ended up finding it. But you know what? Funny thing, right? Probably about a month ago when we were in Home Depot, something told me to get these masks.
See?
And I grabbed them.
And you walked out without it.
No, we got them.
I'm talking about you left earlier.
Well, because I forgot I had purchased the mask
All right.
until we looked in the closet and you seen it, and then we ended up putting it on. I put mine on to walk to take the garbage out, and that mask worked pretty good. I didn't smell anything.
See?
You know, I didn't smell anything. But guys, it's pretty bad out there.
It is. And I wouldn't, if you have loved ones, elderly or children, I advise you all to please don't allow your loved ones to be out there walking.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and I don't know what part of the world you're listening to us from.
Yeah.
But we're in Michigan.
Yes.
We're in Michigan. And if you know anything about Michigan, the Detroit area, we're in Northville. But Canada sits just on the other side of Detroit.
Sure enough does.
And I mean, it's just right there.
It's right there.
And that smoke travels. I mean, it travels some miles to get out here to Northville, Michigan.
I want to find out what happened over there in Canada while you.
Well, I thought you said they always burning something.
Yeah.
They burning the trees.
they
I don't know
burning
because
some weed or something.
Weed or something. But you know what? It's been so hot out. I don't know if that had anything to do with the forest fires or whatever may happen.
Yeah.
Where that odor is very strong. Yeah, but guys.
Yeah, it's going to New York City too. Because I pulled up Canada wildfire smoke returns to New York City. So it's going everywhere.
And see, Canada is close to New York on its end, Niagara Falls and different things such as that.
And
area.
New Jersey too.
Yeah, New Jersey.
It's hitting them as well.
See, that's pretty bad. That's not good, guys. That bad, terrible odor.
So it can cause shortness of breath. So it can cause coughing, dizziness, fatigue, and can aggravate heart and lung disease and other chronic health issues.
See, especially if you out there for a long time.
Yeah.
So guys, so what are we saying? Wear a mask. Put your mask on. Don't go out without this mask. If you're listening to this show, please put on a mask or anything. Cover your face, your nose, because it is bad. I didn't think it was as bad.
Yeah, they said they're distributing in New York, New Jersey. They are distributing free masks as the air quality index is expected to reach 200 on Thursday.
Wow. Today, Thursday?
Well, yeah, that's what it. Yeah, that was.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, it is what it is, guys. But guys, anyway, we're gonna get off into some topics. Well, before we go there, no. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm going to go to I think I'm gonna go to a song.
Yeah, let's go to a song.
I think I'm gonna go to a song. I'm gonna play this song. I don't see it in my box, but I'm gonna go ahead and play this song. Hopefully, I should be able to play this song. And guys, we'll get back with you so that we can talk. We got some interest. I want to talk about the Nolan Wells, the funeral.
Yes.
I think there's updates now for all of that, and we're going to talk about that, guys. When we come back, we're going to talk about that.
Officially locked in to Vibe Music Nation. The hottest vibes, the smoothest sounds, and the music the world is talking about. Turn it up! Vibe Music Nation is live.
Mama, this one's for you. I still remember. I still feel it. I miss those days. You held me close when the nights got cold. Played both roles when daddy wouldn't show. Kept me safe from a world so cruel. Taught me love when I had no rule. I see you smile in the mirror sometimes. Hear you laugh echo deep in my mind. You gave me strength when I felt so weak. Now I'm a man and your love I keep. I miss those days when it was just us two. Mama, your love was the truth that pulled me through. Now I'm holding you up, but time slipped away. I wasn't ready when God called your name that day. I miss those days. Ooh, I miss those days. Yeah. Mama, you my backbone, my first prayer, my first song. Even when life went left, you made me feel strong. Daddy left a picture, but you painted the frame. You played mom and pops, carried both last names. Now I'm sitting by your bedside, hands on your hand, asking God, why you taking my biggest fan? I ain't mad at the Lord, but the pain don't fade. I just wish for one more laugh, one more day. I miss those days when it was just us two. Mama, your love was the truth that pulled me through. Now I'm holding you up, but time slipped away. I wasn't ready when God called your name that day. I miss those days. Ooh, I miss those days. Ooh, I carry your voice inside. Your love's my guide, never dies. I'll keep on walking in your light. Mama, you're forever mine. Yeah. Mama, I love you. You gave me hope when I had none left. I live your lessons with every breath. The world can't break what you gave away. Your love's eternal and I miss those days.
Turn it up! Vibe Music Nation is live.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
Let me see. Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back.
I'm trying to get your audio.
Oh yeah. Okay, sounding like it's coming back now.
Okay.
You smacking in the mic, but
Guys, we're going to get this together. We're gonna get this together.
Yes, yes.
I see now. I'm gonna have to put labels down. I'm gonna have to label things here.
Some stickers on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some stickers here so that I don't know what is what. I won't push the wrong buttons.
That's
here.
right. That's funny.
Because even playing the music, I pushed the wrong button and another song came on.
All right.
Guys, this is real time. Well, it's not real time, but
yeah.
It is real time.
Yep.
Somewhat. But yeah, I want to go ahead and talk about.
Yeah. So it looks like, as we know, it's been nearly 2 weeks since Independence Day celebration on a island off the coast of Mississippi ended in tragedy, mystery, and outcry with the disappearance and death of Nolan Wells. So it looks like the case has sparked some national interest. That's what it states here, in large part because of unanswered questions about Wells' final hours. The 18-year-old's family has said they believe race is a factor in how authorities are handling the case and are calling for transparency and thoroughness. So,
I mean, you got to look at it, it is Mississippi. I mean, that's where, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A whole lot of things went on in Mississippi. Slavery. I don't know in terms of the racism in Mississippi today. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. What do you think?
Well, I mean, that is a thought, I mean, like, just gotta gather everything, of course people are gonna, speculate that is the parents said it is. I mean, that's what they feel, and, hey, they lost their child, they have a right to, have different perspectives on how they feel about it. No doubt.
I mean, it's Mississippi. I mean, come on, it's Mississippi. You get what I mean? I mean, it's not. I don't know. I haven't been to Mississippi in a while. We used to go down there with the trucks to drive the Sprinter van down Mississippi. Right. Yeah. But guys, anyway.
But it did say here, though, it said law enforcement for their part has asked for time in order to be diligent in gathering all the facts. They have said they haven't found signs of foul play and think Wells could have drowned.
Which is a lie, because they already said that his body, when they found his body back on the island, or on that island, whatever that place is, they said that he didn't have enough water in his lungs to say that this young man had drowned. So that's off the board. So it's been foul play. That's why Colin Kaepernick have done. Thank God for him. Shout out for him for paying for
that autopsy.
The autopsy. I think they flew his body to Washington to do the autopsy, just so they can have an independent one to see what really happened.
So they said for their understanding, I don't know how true this is, but they said that Nolan's blood alcohol level was not at a intoxicated level. So I don't even know. I thought they said he didn't drink.
I don't know.
So this is people's entertainment, but you know how that is with this information.
Well, it's one of those things where, regardless, even if he was drunk, what led this man to die?
Yeah, how did he
separate? Many people drink and don't die.
That's
you get
right.
What I mean?
That's true. How did he separate from his friends and why?
Exactly. You know what I mean? That part. You know what I mean? So I do know that his funeral is scheduled for, is it the 20th? I believe it's the 20th.
Yeah, that's what I seen.
It's the 20th. I just had it up. The 20th is the 20th of July, for the 20th of July, and I think it's going to be in Center Point Church. I had the information. If I can't find it,
let me see if I can find it.
Maybe you can pull it up, because I want to give you the right information. Of where he's going to be. I had the information. If I pulled it
all right,
up.
Let me try to see if I can find it. I remember seeing it earlier too.
Nolan Wells. Okay, yeah. Where is it? Okay, I think this is this Center Point Church.
Okay.
It's in Ocean Spring, Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in scheduled from 9. I think it's from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. From 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
So they said attorneys for Nolan Wells' family agreed to joint inspection of teen's recovered cell phone.
Yeah, because the phone came up missing, and then I thought they got the phone back, and when they got it back, I guess they said something.
Yeah, they
about
said it seemed like some. It says Wells' family had
deleted
previously
messages.
alleged that messages seemed to have been erased from his phone before they got it back. Just one of a slew of concerns they raised about the circumstances and the investigations surrounding his death.
Yeah, and it was from what it said. Allegedly, they said that the police said that there was no foul play in terms of him being nobody murdering him or unaliving him or whatever. I mean, come on, man. These people from Mississippi, we don't know. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Is any black people on the police department in Mississippi? I don't know.
I don't know.
The
That's
judge
the
said some
question. What is
things.
it?
A lot of people, a lot of these responders were all negative towards anything happening to him in terms of someone with foul play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now a lot of people is coming out saying, no, sir, we're not going to buy that one.
Right.
No, there's some foul play here. And I thank God for Tyler Perry, for these different men. It was a couple of more. I don't know all of the names. I think Tyler Perry paid for the funeral. I mean, just a lot of different people that stepped up. I can't think of his name.
So statewide, in regards to Mississippi, statewide is 33.6% black officers that make up the police force. That's statewide of Mississippi.
Wow.
What part of Mississippi was that Jackson?
I don't know. I don't
find
know
out.
what part of Mississippi. All I know is that his funeral will be in Ocean. I think it's Ocean. I think it's Ocean Springs or something like that.
So he was found. It's Jackson, Mississippi, Gulf Coast in Jackson County.
Oh,
So let me see how many.
Jackson, Mississippi. You know, I mean, come on. See, they have the world looking at them now. So you can't play these games. The world is looking at you. Some people are going to be held accountable. I think they even, like we read the other day, or today, the death penalty is involved in this if people are found guilty or been charged. I don't even know if charges have been brought about with anybody. You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I haven't heard of.
I haven't heard anything too. I guess we'll know when this autopsy come back. You know, what are the results? Which, again, it's all speculation for me. But, it sounds as though somebody harmed this young man.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It sounds like he was harmed. It sounds like he was beaten to death.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. He wasn't drowned.
Yeah.
Where do you get drowned from? And this man's lungs there wasn't enough water in there to drown this man.
Yeah. And
Where did that come from?
It says only 21% in Jackson County, Mississippi, blacks that make up the police force. Only
That's pretty low.
21%. Yeah.
That's pretty low.
Yeah.
That's pretty low. But I guess we're going to find out. We're going to know more about what's going on with this situation. And I'm definitely on standby. Guys, we're going to bring it to you guys as soon as we're gonna be bringing this to you. So as soon as we get the word, we definitely want to run this by you guys to let you know what have happened here in this situation. Okay, so I guess
it says both the official autopsy and the independent autopsy has been completed, but the cause and manner of death have not yet been publicly released, and toxicology results are still pending.
See.
Yeah.
And see, that's what's gonna.
That's gonna,
That's gonna let us know everything.
Most
it should.
Well, yeah, hopefully,
It's independent.
Yeah, it's an independent
autopsy. So we'll be able to know a lot more.
Most definitely.
When that get back, so we're just gonna keep paying attention, seeing what's going on. But here's my thing. I wonder why Mississippi or the state or whoever it is Why they didn't say anything? Because they've been done theirs. They have already done their autopsy and gotten the results back. Why are they
Right.
waiting?
That's a good question.
Because see, they want to cover up, I believe. Because I'm so glad that they're getting an independent autopsy done.
Right.
So that we'll know something different. Or maybe even, God forbid, the truth. You know what I mean? So, but guys, yeah, that's what we're gonna. Before we get even further, we're gonna go to another song.
Yes.
This song is called "I'm Free."
Ooh,
I want you to hear it. This is actually a nice song.
I'm free. I like that. I like that title.
Yeah, and this song here, it's a pretty decent song. I like to think so. I think it's a pretty decent song. But guys, I want you guys to tell me, what do you think about this song? I'm Free.
Took a minute just to breathe, just to see what I need. Now the pressure on my shoulders feeling lighter on me. I forgave who I was, now I'm moving with ease. And I whisper to myself, girl, you're finally free. Cause I'm free, yeah, I'm free for real. Ain't no guilt in my no, ain't no shame in how I feel. I'm free, watch me set my pace. Got a rhythm in my spirit and it's taking me to grace. I'm free and I'm loving me. I'm loving me. I'm loving me. I used to give till my cup was empty. Yeah, lift everybody but nobody lifted me. Pouring out love like it grew on trees. Now I'm pouring into me first, finally. Wrote a new script, flipped the whole scene. Now I'm cheering for myself like a home team. I'm dancing through the hill and moving on beat. Stepping in a purpose with fire in my feet. Took a minute just to breathe, just to stand in my truth. Now I'm glowing from the inside like I got something to prove. I forgave who I was, now I'm walking with ease. And I whisper to my heart, girl, you're finally free. Cause I'm free, yeah, I'm free for real. Ain't no guilt in my no, ain't no shame in how I feel. I'm free, watch me set my pace. Got a rhythm in my spirit and it's taking me to grace. I'm free and I'm loving it. Hey, I ain't shrinking, I'm expanding. I ain't begging, I'm demanding. I ain't chasing, I'm commanding all the love that I deserve. No more breaking just to fiction, no more running when it hurts. I'm aligned, I'm restored, and I'm walking in my word. I'm free, yeah, I'm free for real. Got a fire in my step and a joy I can't feel. I'm free, oh, I don't mind. And I'm dancing on the pieces that I left behind. I'm free, and for the first time, I'm loving me.
That's right. I am free.
That's right.
Thank God for that. Being free. I love that song. I think that song is real. Let me get you on. Okay, guys, we're back.
We're back. That's right. That's right.
Again, we're trying to still figure this out. I'm working with this mixing board, trying to understand what it is I need to do. Again, this is really a test. We're still gonna put it up, but that's what it is. We're still putting it up.
That's right.
But we're testing things as we're going, guys. So that I can work it out. What I need is I need to label it. I need to put labels.
Yeah.
So I can go directly to everything. And that's what That's what's needed here.
That's what's needed. That's right. That's right. So I cannot wait to get to this next topic. I cannot wait. What is R&B making a comeback? Ooh. Do you all believe that R&B is making a comeback? What do you believe?
I believe that R&B. Okay, so I don't believe R&B has left. You know what I mean? I think I don't think it has left, and I think it depends on the age group.
Okay.
To some people, depending on the age group, it's never left.
Right.
You're gonna in their hearts, right? They're still playing R&B, like we love R&B. We still play R&B.
Yeah.
They have different events that host R&B.
R&B on the line.
Yeah, R&B on the line, which is a real good one.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah, in Alabama.
So what do they do?
Well, what they do is they have vendors, they have artists that comes out, from far as I know, and people come out on the line. They
listen to R&B music,
it's this
right?
big line, beautiful line. I think it's owned by one of the ladies, Black African-American women out there, and they go. And I mean, it's a lot of land. They bring their lawn chairs and they sit on the line. You can pay, I believe, to bring your tent out. It's like an extra fee that you will pay for that.
Like vendor tents and things like that.
No, bring your own. You can bring your own
tent, to sit up on.
Yeah, under for like the sun and all that.
Okay.
And you have to pay extra for that, but you bring your own.
I don't think they got nothing like that here in Detroit. Do they? I haven't seen it.
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, they did say about R&B. They said back in the day, R&B dominated the charts. Artists told stories. Vocals came first, and songs had emotions. That's what they said. Today, hip hop, not the R&B on the line. I'm just talking about hip hop. Yeah. In terms. So today, hip hop and pop still leads the mainstream. They said, but we're starting to hear more soulful records, live instruments, and classic style love songs making a return.
See, I can believe that. Now, don't get me wrong. Okay, so I believe that I don't believe it's never left. Yeah. But I do believe you're hearing about it. They're turning it back up again.
It's evolved.
I'm hoping to God. I'd rather listen to R&B than to listen to what we're listening to today. I mean, like you said, it talked about something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It told stories.
I
R&B. I remember listening to songs when I was younger, R&B songs. You just be like, man, it just take you there.
But you know what? I believe that you have a group of people, I would say in their 40s, at 40-ish.
And even in oldest 30s.
Well, I don't. We may.
Well, our oldest daughter, I think that she know a lot of the R&B tunes.
Well, if that was in your family, you did. Yeah. But I do know 40s and above know about R&B, and they haven't allowed R&B to die. They haven't allowed R&B to die, just like we just said, R&B on the line.
Do you believe that some of the artists today sing with the same emotions as the legends?
I think they do. I think they do. I think they still sing with that emotion because it's a gift. Right. R&B is a gift. R&B is a talent.
It
you know what I mean? And if you have that right person, don't matter what the age is, they still can deliver that soulful sound because of the talent that's inside of them, the talent that they already have. At least that's my point of view.
That's your point of view. What about, do you believe, is streaming helping, or do you think it's hurting R&B, streaming?
I personally think streaming helps a lot. Like you said, that helps it involve when you're streaming it.
Yeah, but you can get it on different platforms.
Exactly.
Somebody might not. They might have Spotify, or they might have iTunes or Apple.
That's right.
Just, different
and that makes it better, actually, the streaming. I mean, we're living in different times. Yeah, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify. I mean, just everywhere. I mean, we're living that makes it involved.
Yeah, it does. It really
You know
does.
what I mean?
Because back then we only had like the radio.
Right.
And what else did they?
Radio. It was just the radio.
Radio and
Other than
TV,
you,
video.
Yeah. Then you had YouTube, not YouTube, but you had MTV.
MTV.
Then BET.
Yeah.
You know, they helped push it out through music videos. Heck,
Mm-hmm.
some videos made the song come alive.
Yeah, that's so true.
You know, what made you even want to understand or enjoy the actual song because you seen that music video. At least for me, anyway. That's what made me want to shoot music videos.
Yeah.
When I used to sit back as a teenager
And look
watch,
at and watch those. And I remember you telling me that like you used to just I remember what was that song Gently. I remember you said I think you wanted to do a video back then. Was it off Gently?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. So who do you believe fans are asking for more real love songs?
That's a good question.
What do you all think out there? Are you guys asking for like more real love songs? Some people don't like love songs.
Yeah, some people don't like love. They love
a little
the
bit
fast.
older the generations do like more love.
I mean,
songs.
because we grew up with R&B. I mean, that's what R&B talked about, love. You know what I mean? It was love, like you said, soul, passion. So today, I don't really know. That's a good question. I hear more fast music.
Me too.
I hear more music without a meaning. You know what I mean? It doesn't have a
to
meaning.
them, it might be a meaning.
Well, maybe too. I mean, because it's a generation we live. Everything is fast in this generation.
It is.
Everything is moved fast. You know
Real
what I mean?
fast.
And then, I mean, you could base it off the artists that we hear. And we see.
And so who do you think, who are the new faces that's carrying R&B forward today? What are the new faces? Because I really don't know.
Better pull it up.
Okay.
Because I sure don't know these folk out here.
All right, let me see.
The new ones. You know what I mean? Now, all I know is the local, like Jay Brizzy.
Oh, yeah,
Tony
that's
O.
right. Yes.
I mean, I know these different artists.
Yeah, Jay Brizzy.
C. Carter.
He got some, yeah.
I mean, you still got some of the old talent that's still holding it down, like a Chris Brown.
They got a Leon Thomas, one of the biggest breakout male R&B artists, blending soulful vocals with the live instruments. Coco Jones, Mooney Long, October London. You know,
well, obviously
October.
everybody know October Long. Now I love his style.
Yeah, I do.
And he took it from an old school style.
Yeah,
a Marvin Gaye,
a vintage soul style.
Yeah, that made it come to life. You know what I mean?
And I like that song he sang.
Yeah, when I first heard it, you know, what I mean? Oh my God.
What was the song? Oh, let me pull it up. October London, the one we always listen to.
Oh. I can't.
Let me pull it up real quick.
I'm at a brain freeze.
Oh, October London. Yeah. Mulholland Drive. Yeah, Mulholland Drive. That's my song right there.
Yeah.
They got another one, Victoria Monet. She fuses R&B, funk, and pop with exceptional songwriting. And then Tyler.
Tyler. Yeah.
Then we got some more rising male ones. It's Destin Conrad. We got Isaiah Falls, Bryant Burns, Odell, J. Don, and Tone Stiff. It's more, but yeah,
there's a whole lot.
Layla.
Yeah, you have a whole. I mean, you have a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
This have that R&B vibe.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so I'm not saying it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. So do you believe that social media is creating more stars than recent labels?
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Because why? They're more independent.
Yeah.
They can do it themselves.
That's right.
All they have to do is just get online and
do their
let
thing.
it go. Yeah.
And blow up and build that audience.
Social media has changed the world.
Yeah.
These platforms have changed the world.
It has.
And it's not that they've changed the world to the degree of making artists, because you still have to put the work in. You personally still have to upload the music. You have to be consistent in that area.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just things you have to do but it gives you that more freedom to build your own audience.
But do you think that it'll ever dominate the charts again?
What?
R&B.
That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I know that these people are cutting the grass and you can hear the noise. But yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. But I do know is that, it's not going anywhere. R&B
Yeah.
is not going anywhere. R&B is just like rap.
It
It's here
isn't
to
gone.
stay.
Like you said, it's not gone.
Yeah, it's here to stay.
It's competing in a much more crowded music landscape now.
Yeah, definitely.
Streaming has fragmented listening habits, so fewer artists dominate the charts like they did in the 90s.
As long as you have 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, some 30-year-olds, R&B is going to be here forever. It's going to be forever. And here's the thing. That's included white people, black people, Chinese people, Asian people, because we all loved it R&B. A lot of us grew up on R&B. No matter what class, no matter what race you were in, you loved R&B.
That's right.
As well as pop music. You loved
Yes.
pop music. Well, people are like, what is pop music? Well, that's what your Prince. Prince was a pop artist as well as
I
soul.
never even knew that.
Yeah, he did pop music as well as Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Michael
wow.
Jackson did pop music.
Pop, that was pop.
When Michael Jackson came out, I don't even think it was called R&B.
Yeah, it must have not been. Let me
You can
see.
look that up. I'm not sure. But he dealt in pop music. Your Lionel Richie, a lot of them it was that pop sound before it actually came over to what you call R&B. You know what I mean? R&B and soul. What does it say?
Pop. His signature genre, he earned the nickname King of Pop because of his numerous influence on popular
Who you talking
music,
about?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
So
see?
it was pop, and many of his songs also feature soulful vocals like R&B as well.
yeah.
So it was like a mixture of rich
What about
harmonies
Prince?
and soul. Okay, Prince. Let's see here.
And a lot of people didn't realize that Michael Jackson was a pop artist. And pop was that thing. Pop to me was commercial. It could play, and it can play in any genre. It can play in white people can enjoy it. Black people can enjoy it. People all over the world enjoyed it. R&B kind of like put a category a lot. It categorized it.
So R&B. His foundation songs like "Adore," "Do Me, Baby," and "Sexual."
That's soul on
okay,
R&B.
his soulful vocals. That was R&B. Then he had pop. He wrote memorable chart-topping hits that crossed over the mainstream audience. So he did some rock, some pop, some soul, some funk, some R&B as well. Yeah.
Guys, they're cutting the grass outside, so you might hear this terrible sound. And then as soon as he see me, he stay over there. So anyway, guys, yeah.
So most definitely it was pop, soul, all of that.
And that's what it was about. I mean, at that time.
But that was we had some good bangers then. I ain't even gonna kid you. Oh my goodness! If I can go back to that time, that'd be
that was a great time.
It really was.
When that, and that's what it was about then. That's what you grew up with. Maybe I can play something that's have that same type style.
Yeah, let's play something.
I'm not really sure.
What about that one you made? And it was like it had a New York style, no California. That was like one of them styles.
But anyway, well, let's see. Where's hip hop? Let's do where's hip hop. I want to do that one. I want to do where's hip hop today. Let me go ahead and guys. Again, I'm still learning these boards.
Yeah. 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 First time I heard it, I ain't even understand. But I felt it in my chest like it turned me to a man. It was rhythm, it was pain, it was joy in the sound. It was something from the struggle, but it lifted you about. Timberlands on the pavement, yeah, they stamped how we move. Had a stranglehold on hip-hop, you could see it in the groove. Adidas tracksuit, clean stripes, sharp, no announce. Fat laces in the superstars, every step had bounce. Puma suede broke cares, yeah, the culture was alive. Kango bucket to the side, that was more than just a vibe. Gold chains, heavy hanging, that dookie chain built. Cazal frames on the face, let them see how we felt. Starter jackets, bomber leathers, every fit had weight. Lead jeans with the crease, yeah, we dress how we relate. Pelly on my back, that was pride in the coat. We ain't follow no wave, we the ones that wrote. Where's hip-hop, where the culture, where the feel. Back when what you want, what you heard was really real. From the Timberland stomping to the Pelly coats. We was living what we rapping, that was just for the post. Yeah. when every song had a message in the lines. You could feel it in your spirit, you could hear it in the rhymes. It wasn't just a track, it was speaking to your soul. Now it's fast food music, here today, then it go. We ain't dressed for attention, we was dressing for identity. Every city had a sound, every hood had its energy. You could tell where I'm from by the way that I spoke, by the way I put it on, by the way I approach. Now it's all algorithm, everything the same old. No risk, no truth, everything control. They don't live what they say, they just playing a role. It's a costume for the moment, not a piece of the soul. And the youth watching close, trying to figure it out. What is real, what is fake, what this culture about? But hip-hop was a mirror, it reflected the truth. Now it's filtered and edited, what we giving to you, yeah. How you felt when you heard that first beat knock? When the whole room froze like that's hip-hop. When the fit matched the sound and the sound matched your soul, that was culture. That was something you could hold. Was hip-hop, I ain't saying that it's gone, but it hard to define what we used to stand on. From the boots to the jackets, every era had truth. Now I'm asking every artist what we giving to you. Yeah, was hip-hop, where the culture, where the core, where that feeling you can't fake that we all used to know. I ain't hating, I'm reminding what we had from the start. Hip-hop ain't just music, it's the soul, it's the heart.
I'm always reminded when I hear that song was what was the name of that movie? Brown Sugar.
Yeah.
When she said, "Where were you at when you first heard hip hop?"
That was showing up.
When you first fell in love with hip hop.
Yeah.
That song always remind me of that movie. You know, hip hop. You know, there was a time R&B was a time and place.
Yeah.
But let's get off into.
We're gonna get into the is marriage important? This is what we're gonna kind of talk about. It's a one lady on Facebook stated it why she shouldn't get married. You know what she said? She said, one of the most superficial reasons I don't want to get married is because I just want to be lazy in peace. I don't want to feel like I have to constantly perform, to always look perfect, always be feminine, always be beautiful, or carry the emotional weight of the relationship just to keep someone loyal. Love shouldn't feel like you're constantly auditioning for a role, she said, where being exhausted becomes normal and taking a break feels like a risk. And if one bad day, a little weight gain or a mood swing, or simply being imperfect is enough to make someone cheat, then that's not love, she says. So that's insecurity. So she feel like, I don't feel like going through all of this.
But at the same time, though, what I also hear is that you just putting it on cheating. You're saying that if I don't keep myself looking good, then my spouse is going to cheat on me, which is very negative. You don't have any confidence in yourself then.
Yeah, that's what that sounds like.
So
that
maybe you
really,
shouldn't be married because you're basing your husband cheating on you because you don't look good enough.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
You're lazy.
Yeah,
and you know.
What makes you think you can't relax? or don't you don't have to put the makeup on that day.
Yeah.
Or you don't have to put the hairstyle or the outfit on that day. So if you take it off, you automatically he gonna cheat.
He gonna go cheat because he gonna think you're not looking cute enough, you're not dressed pretty enough.
That's crazy.
But she probably heard some stories. I'm quite sure she got that ideology from somewhere where somebody she knew or some
social
just
media.
stories. Yeah.
Social media.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's stupid.
But it was a marriage counselor on Facebook. Argues that many women are choosing not to get married because they are unwilling to invest in the preparation, accountability, counseling, communication, and healthy boundaries that is a strong marriage often requires. So the post contends that there should be no pressure to marry if someone is unwilling to do that work. So she's saying that if you're unwilling to do the work,
right. To put the work in.
You should not be ready. You should not look to get married.
No, and it's not for you because it is a job.
Yeah.
You have to. And I'm not talking about how you look. I'm not talking about how you look. It's more about the communication, about how you draw the communication. And I'm surprised that whoever that person was, they based it on women, saying the reason why women aren't marrying is because of they have to sound like dedication into how they look.
Yeah, because they're unwilling to. Yeah, and a lot of them are saying they're unwilling to get married because they're unwilling to invest in these things. and being
That's
prepared, accountability, counseling, communication, healthy boundaries.
See, because I thought that sounded like more men than women.
Yeah, this is
More men, that sound like something more masculine. Things that men would say, I'm not willing to put in this, that, emotional, she be tripping, I got to play on her feelings, I don't feel like doing that, you know what I mean? That sound like something more of a guy would say than a woman. So I don't know how true that statistic is.
Well, that's what it came.
But I mean, women, they change every day.
They change every day.
Yeah, but I'm saying that to say that I'm thinking that you hear more of women playing the game of I'm more independent. I don't need a man because what I already have.
Well,
and you hear that.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah,
but a lot of women, I came across a lot of social media posts where women said, well, the reason they have that thought pattern is because a lot of times they get in relationships or marriages and their spouse is not stepping up to the plate. So that puts them in that position where they have to be the independent. They have to be the one to be the provider.
So what do they mean step up to the plate? What plate?
I mean, where they feel like they have to do things, they have to be in a position where they have to be if something happens, it got to bounce back to them, where they got to be able to step in or whatever. So they have to have the finances. They have to be independently, they have their own finances together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cases for emergency or just whatever. You know how people say, well, make sure you get your finances, even though you're going to get married, just have your thing, your money, and that person have theirs, so you can, both can
but
come.
That shouldn't be a reason that you don't get married.
Right.
Because to me, you know the person that you say I'm going to marry before you marry them. Mm-hmm. You know their financial status. You know everything about them before you say I do. Mm-hmm. You choose to say I do. You get what I mean?
Or things, and when things do happen later on, that's different.
That's different.
Yeah.
Life happens. You know what I mean? But that's not a reason. So far, I haven't heard a good reason that you would say, this is why I'm not getting married. Like I said, I would have stuck with the first one where women start saying, I don't need a man. That sounds more compelling than, I don't feel like going through that, getting dressed, combing my hair.
Yeah, that's really
brushing my
ridiculous.
teeth.
That don't.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
no, that's,
just so I can stay married. Or he won't cheat on me.
Yeah, that's totally.
To me, that's just. You're right. That's lazy.
Yeah,
that is lazy, and you should want that for yourself.
Mm-hmm. But some have heard. I do a lot of research, and some have said they've watched those relationships around them, whether it's a parent, whether it's a friend, and they see like things not so good in these marriages, and they said they'd rather not get married than get into marriage and deal with all these different things.
But see, that's different, and that's better. I would say that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you can look at other marriages and say, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't. Now that can pull you away because you see a lot more negativity than you see positivity or positive things
and outcomes. And
so like that I can see that, but it's more than just that. It's way more than just. You have to put the time in, like you put the time in doing anything else. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you put the time in taking care of yourself. Mm-hmm. If you want to stay in good shape, you're gonna have to work out. You're gonna have to eat right.
You got to set boundaries too.
Right.
If you do decide you want to get into a marriage, you have to set boundaries as well. So you got to be a person that's, how to make decisions, make good decisions.
Exactly. And you have to be, I believe you have to be emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
Or if you're not, you need to make sure that develops over time. Mm-hmm. Because that's going to make a difference. Maturity makes marriage better. Really maturity, being more mature.
Because it don't matter if you're young, old, it can be older couples that's still immature.
Big time. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what strengthens the relationship. Obviously, God does. Mm-hmm. From my perspective, God definitely helps mature the relationship. Yeah. But you have to want that as well.
So I got some statistics. It said marriage is still important to most Americans ages 18 and 19 years old, but it is no longer viewed as an immediate or expected step into adulthood. So in 2023, 67% of high school seniors said they expect to marry someday, while 24% were unsure and 9% said they did not expect to marry.
See, that's deep right there. And again, it's not as like you said an immediate thing. You have a lot of people who still trying to get their life in
Their
order.
education, careers, financial stability, and personal growth before marriage, which I think is important. To make sure you're financially stable, the spouse, the husband, and the wife. Because if you're coming together and you haven't got no stability, it's going to be horrible. I'm going to tell you just like that.
But you know what we focus on more? We focus more on the fact that we need to make sure our finances is together than we do living a sinful life, especially as believers. Now, this don't affect non-believers, but for believers, we'll say you're too young to get married, but we don't say you're too young to have sex. You're too young to be going out and doing this and that. Now you got a baby. Now you got a child. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And so make sure if you're saying that, you're saying both. If you're a believer. If you're not a believer, then that doesn't mean anything, what I just said. It means nothing. You know what I mean? Take your time. Overall, take your time.
So it says that marriage is not disappearing among Gen Z. It's simply being delayed and approached more intentionally.
Now that's good. Intentionally is good. But what about some of these people that you see even on social media having 5 and 6, having 3 and 4 kids and not married? But they'll pause the marriage, but they don't pause having those kids out of wedlock. They don't pause that, but then they pause everything else. So what's the difference? You get what I mean?
Because
you having kids,
it's easier to have a child and get married. I mean,
it is
making that long life decision. That's what it seems like for them. It's like, you could lay down one day and get pregnant.
Right, but that's a long life decision.
Yeah.
You got to raise that child.
Yeah, that is true.
For 18 years.
Yeah, and so the thing about it is getting yourself ready to be married and then having children. That's the thing.
But here, what is the difference between staying in the house, living with this person, being active with this person, kicking out kids with this person, splitting bills with this person, being emotionally inclined with this person, but you're not married? I don't see what the difference is.
Yeah, that's what a person would probably say. So what's the difference? Why should I get married then if I'm doing everything now,
Well, that's a choice that you have to make.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
but
true.
don't make it seem like I'm just not ready for marriage. You already married. If you're doing all these things, you're married.
Well, some people say you're not married.
You married. You married. You married. You're just not in a contract.
You ain't in a contract.
An agreement.
Yeah, but you in a.
But you in something.
Yeah.
That's why what is that in California where you can
common law?
Yeah, common law. If you live with somebody for so many years, even California, some states they say, hey, no, you married. You married. You may not have the paper, but you married. If you've been doing this for 10 years, shacking, they called it shacking up when I grew up.
Shacking, yeah.
When I was young, that's what it was called, shacking
I know.
up. And nobody's judging anybody. We're just talking. We're having a general conversation.
But I heard that shacking thing ain't always good. It ain't good at all because I've known some people that shack for years and then after that they didn't get together. And then some people shack for years, got married, and then got divorced. So a lot of times, most times, a high percentage of time, shacking is not good at all. That doesn't really lead to marriage oftentimes.
Just like some of the YouTube people on YouTube, what is their name? I can't think of the name.
Risa and Juan?
No, the other one who had just recently got married.
What's their name? The two, he's Jamaican.
Yeah, she's pregnant now. She's been pregnant.
I didn't even know. She didn't even.
I seen it on their channel.
About time.
Well, she's already been pregnant. She was just wearing big clothes.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, trying to hide it until the proper time, I guess.
Yeah.
But now, she's pregnant. Okay, they took a long time.
Yeah.
They took a long time, but they ended up getting married, and then then she's pregnant. I wonder was she already pregnant? But no, because I think she probably wasn't. But still, you have it. That's what they're doing now. They're taking their time. I like the word intentional. A lot of them are being intentional by but I kind of think if you don't know by now, If you've been with a person for 5 years, you sleeping, having babies, sharing your life, don't run that game. Man, I don't know. I don't know if this the one.
Right.
I mean, my God, when is the one gonna come?
Right.
If that ain't the one, I don't know when the one gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But marriage
ain't for wimps.
yeah, it's not for
I would
wimps.
say that.
You have to have patience. You have to develop maturity over time. And maturity is a big thing.
Yeah, you have to be emotionally and financially ready.
And I wouldn't even say, obviously, financially will help, but I don't think it's finance.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of people say they divorce over finance. What is the statistic on how many people that
What?
that divorce from finance? I think it's a high number. It used to be a high number.
Yeah.
Where they divorce from
Finance, or rather even getting married and they get into bankruptcy, they go into all kinds of financial havoc.
or fighting over money.
Yeah, let me see.
They're fighting over
Say
money.
financial disagreements are among the strongest predicators of divorce. A widely cited longitudinal study of 4,574 married couples found that arguments about money were a stronger predictor of divorce than disagreements about children, sex, or
Yeah, so their money is even more stronger than cheating.
yeah. So it says it's not necessarily being poor that predicts divorce. It's fighting about money.
Right, fighting about money. You know, who gonna do what? Well, I need to use it for this. I need to use it for that.
Like, why you spend money on this and why you spend money
right.
on that? You didn't tell me this.
Right, the communication is not there.
Yeah.
The communication is not there. You do have to spend time with one another and communicate.
Yeah.
The communication is a big deal.
I think, yeah.
You can't have two separate accounts where they don't know about those accounts. It's just nothing wrong with having two separate accounts. We've had separate accounts for years.
Yeah.
In our marriage, but we have a lot of accounts. But you know,
yeah, we do because we have business accounts and things like that.
But we both have our own personal accounts.
Yeah.
Personal bank
Well,
account.
I don't have my own. We both of our names are still.
Well, I don't use that account.
Yeah.
I don't even have access to that account.
Right.
You never took the name off. But still, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And so that is an issue, you know, but you have to communicate. You definitely have to communicate. What do you guys think? You know, what was the topic again? What was it?
We was on about marriage. We were on let me go up here about is marriage important?
So what do you guys think? Is marriage important today in 2026? How is marriage important? Or how long did it take you to get married?
Yeah.
Oh, and what was your reason that you got married? Say, I want to know from someone who made it took 5 years before they got married.
Yeah.
Then they were shacking, they was living together. I don't want to say shacking. They was living together, but then they finally said, "Hey, I'm ready." What was that final
drawing?
Yeah, to say, "Hey, let's do it." What was it? Leave that comment if you don't mind.
Yeah, and I also been hearing other women say their peace. I've been hearing that a lot. They said, I'd rather be by myself. I could just have my own peace. I ain't got to deal with this person's attitude. I don't have to deal with this person's just things that's going on. They said they feel like their peace. They have more peace when they're to themselves. Because I listen to a lot of single women say, I don't want to get married because I don't want my peace. I want to have my own peace and deal with me. I don't want to deal with trying to deal with other people's and their.
But you hear more men say that than women.
No, it's been a lot of women saying.
Well, I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying I would hear more men saying that than I would hear women saying that. That's why that's surprising. It's like things are turning.
Yeah, that's what
because that's
like.
something that a man would say. You know what I mean? Because
like.
dudes are those what dudes do. They space and all blah blah blah, and I like
they
it like
said that men are becoming more emotional. You know how they used to say the woman is the emotional one. They saying a lot of men. I read that the other day on there. A lot of men becoming the more emotional ones now. That's deep.
Yeah, that's real deep. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but guys, listen, we talk
Yes.
More time. We spent an hour on here, so we're gonna have to let you go.
Most definitely.
And guys, listen, we're going to be coming on again on Saturdays and Sundays. We're checking this thing out. Then we'll be live. Right now, I'm just doing a recording. We're going to be coming on Saturdays and Sundays from 5 p.m. Now, I don't know how long we're going to stay on. We said 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to come on this Saturday. I believe it's the 18th or the 19th. We'll be on live. And we'll set off notifications. And hopefully you'll join us on our show. And we're going to have great conversations, talking about whatever, whether it be relationships, whether it be health, whether it be finance. I think Tasha even going to talk about grants.
Yeah, I'm going to be talking about, I write grants. So those of you who have businesses or nonprofit organization, even if you have, your 501, but you don't feel like you're grant ready, I can even help you get you set up to get you ready to be able to write grants so that you'll be able to get that funding you need for your program. And also for businesses as well. So I'll be talking about that.
Okay, guys. So listen, we're going to sign off, guys, and we thank you for listening to the Tony and Tasha Show.
That's right.
And visit our
YouTube channel.
Our YouTube
Subscribe
channel
as well.
Subscribe, to
Vibe Nation.
Vibe Nation.
Vibe Music Nation.
Vibe Music Nation. Guys.
Go ahead and subscribe, guys. Share our channel. Hit that notification bell, because that's the only way you guys to know when we're going live or when we got new things that's being released. Go ahead and hit that notification bell.
Guys, until then, we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you.
To Vibe Music Nation. The hottest vibes. The smoothest sounds. And the music the world is talking about. Turn it up! Vibe Music Nation.